Hello to YouTube, my name is Adam from Gunjack, and I today with a review of the KWA USP Compact. This is available for $134.99 if I'm not mistaken on AirsoftGI.com. It's available elsewhere, but that's the only place that I know of that comes to mind. I'm sure it's also available on Airsplat and e-bike. But on Airsoft GI's website, they claim that this is full metal, and it's not. I'll go over that later on in the review. But first, the question you're all asking yourself is probably, is it compact? I mean, they call it the USP Compact, but, well, is it? Yes, it is. This is a full-size USP replica. This is the Umarex CO2 non-blowback, but it's still 1-to-1 scale. And you'll see here, if I hold them side to side, you'll see this is shorter. Do this the best I can here on the camera. And you'll see that the USP Compact is more compact overall. So, yes, it is compact. It uses the NS2 gas system. So this KWA 22 round magazine is only going to work with the KWA Compact. This 22 round magazine may also work in USP tactical compacts, although I don't know. I have no way of testing that. But 22 round metal magazine, and it's pretty ergonomic because of this piece right here, otherwise it'd be uncomfortable to hold. The slide is metal, inner barrel is metal, slide release is metal, the safety is metal, hammer is metal, magazine release is metal, and the magazine is metal. So pretty much the lower receiver, with the exception of the trigger and the magazine release and safety slide release, is polymer. It is not metal. This gun is not full metal, despite what Airsoft GI might say. The sights on the slide, I don't know if you can see, they are pretty good sights. They're very low profile, and they do have the white dots on them for easier sighting. So, got there's gas in this. So yeah, 22 round magazine. It loads just like any other KWA magazine. You pull it down and it'll lock. Then you push the follower back up, and your BBs are loaded. Holds 22 rounds. And with about each gas fill, you can get about 2, maybe 2.5 magazines out. I'm going ahead and shoot it here for you a couple times. Wow. You have to rack the slide. If you pull back the hammer, it won't shoot. And it does lock back when you're out of ammo. And propane smells awful, but yeah, still pretty good, very gas efficient. The safety does work very well. You'll see the safety's on, pulling the trigger, nothing's happening, and when you put it on fire, it shoots. It works exactly as it's supposed to, and when the gun's unsafe, you'll see that the hammer kind of goes back, but it still won't engage. The hammer is also flush with the slide. So unlike other pistols, if you just wanted that cool factor and you just wanted to pull the hammer back, you're not going to be able to do it on this gun unless you pull it back a little bit and then charge it. But from this position, you will not be able to pull it back unless you dig in there for it. This gun has trades galore, and they are not KWA trades. Instead, they are fully licensed HK trades. See here, HK USP Compact 9x19. It's a serial number. Refer to user's manual underneath here. HK right there. HK USP on both sides of the grip. Warning, not a toy. Don't shoot yourself. There is a serial number right here, and also a trade that says Heckler & Koch Germany. Another trademark underneath the warning says licensed trademark Heckler & Koch. And also this serial number coincides with this serial number on the slide right here. And also, right there on the slide where the serial number is, it says HK 9x19mm. The only mark that identifies this as an airsoft gun besides the orange tip is right above the grip, and it's very faint. It's not really highlighted. It's the F in the Pentagon, which if you guys don't know, if I'm not mistaken, means outside the United States you can purchase this without a firearms license. And right next to that it says caliber 6mm BB. So this gun is chock full of realism. You know, besides these two traits right there, which aren't really highlighted, I don't even think the camera can see those. Then you know you're running around with basically a full-on replica with all the traits that it has. The magwell is very comfortable to hold. Not the magwell, the grip. It's very comfortable, very ergonomic because of this plastic piece on the bottom, and also because there is stifling here in front, here in back, and right here in front of the trigger guard. And it's got a rough texture right here on either side, so that if you're holding it in a aiming position, you know you're not going to lose. It's not going to slip around, and you're going to keep sights on your target. This gun will disassemble like most other gas blowbacks. You just pull back the slide and take the slide release off, then take the slide off. You know, I've done this with my Elite Force 1911, and I found that I'm not very good at putting these things back together. So I'm not going to try it on camera, because I just end up making a fool of myself. But that about does it for this gun. It is compact, it is pretty affordable, and it is very, very good quality. I'd say I have really good groupings I haven't put this out in the field yet, but when I was just shooting at cans with it, it was very well sighted in. You know, very rare I would have the wayward BB, but that happens with just about any airsoft guns. So yeah, final verdict on this gun: $134.99 on Airsoft GI, probably e-bike and air splat. Not full metal as advertised, but that doesn't take anything away from the gun. In fact, it probably makes it better because it's lighter and easier on the draw. So out of 10, I would rate this gun a pretty good 8.8. There are things that could be better. The entire thing could be metal, but again, that would make it heavier. The magazine size, now 22 rounds is more than enough, especially for a sidearm, a gas sidearm. But I run around with high caps all the time, so I'm kind of used to just spraying and praying. Unfortunately, I need to break that habit. However, I could always use more rounds. I don't know about you, but that's really the only negative things I have to say about this gun. If you're looking at buying this gun, I would say go on ahead and pick it up. Very good gun, KWA, engineered to outperform as always. So, from Gunjack, this has been Adam, and for our airsofters out there, stay cautious.